Hello gentlemen and gentleladies, my name is Sir Stanger, and I am back. I know that I have been gone for a little while, and I have not had a whole lot of time to upload videos. I haven't put one out since 2 weeks ago, I think, and it wasn't even that great of a video. It was my highlight reel from my live stream, so I apologize for dropping the ball on that one, but my life has been a little bit hectic lately, and it will continue to be a little bit crazy with my schedule until further notice. So I did want to make a quick announcement that my normal regular upload days of Tuesdays are no longer going to be a thing. I am going to try and get back on it as soon as I possibly can, but with my schedule the way that it is, I'm just going to have to try and get a video whenever it is that I can. So don't be looking for them on Tuesdays, and I really hate to ask you guys for this, but there is that little notification bell next to the subscribe button. If you could hit that for me so you guys can actually see when I'm going to upload videos, because it's not going to be regular on Tuesdays anymore, I would super appreciate it. So that would help me out a ton, so that way you guys can actually know when I put out a video. So, you know, it's more for you guys than for me, but it's also for me, so thank you. Anyway, guys, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. I have 5,000 subscribers now. It's actually kind of nuts. I did not have this many subscribers the last time that I uploaded a pretty serious video. That was my Paladins video, and I have been growing very fast. So I'm probably speaking to you, some of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining us. It's nice to have you on board, and hopefully I can continue to entertain you and make that subscription worth your click, huh? Anyway, guys, enough stalling. Let's get into the topic at hand here. Today, I wanted to talk about the Christmas update for TF2 and the future Pyro update for TF2. Now, I know that the Christmas update this last year, the 2016 Smissmass update, got some pretty mixed reactions from a lot of people in the community. Some people thought it was pretty good. A lot of people were really disappointed with it. I thought that I'd give my 2 cents what I thought about the update and what I think it means for the future of TF2. Well, to start off, let's go ahead and talk about some of the stuff that they did in the update. So, we have the inclusion of some new festive weapons. Some new weapons got some festive versions that you were able to use. And we also got the inclusion of a new case that you could get that has all the new Christmas cosmetics. It's a keyless case that you can buy. Has the new Christmas cosmetics in it. I wasn't a huge fan of any of the Christmas cosmetics this year. That could be because I'm a Spy main and there were very few cosmetics for Spy. I'm sure there are lots of people out there that were very happy to see these hats enter the game. And for the creators of those hats, congratulations. I'm so happy for you that your hats got entered into the game. They're just not for me, but I love your hats anyway, so thank you for continuing to contribute to the game, and I encourage you to make more hats for the game, so please. Other than that, we got some basic bug fixes, but the number one thing that I'm really excited about from this last update was the inclusion to vote for a new map whenever you were done with a map in casual. So basically it allows you to take the current teams you're on in a casual game and transfer them over onto another game without having to leave the server. And this is something that people have been asking for a long time, ever since they got rid of quick play. And I think it's a long time coming. I think it probably should have been implemented a little bit sooner, but I'm very excited to see this thing happen now, and it's starting to come to fruition. In my opinion, this means that the TF2 team is in fact listening to our feedback, they understand our grievances, and they're trying to understand what they can do to make this game better. One of the number one things that I saw people complaining about for this update was that it wasn't the Pyro update, that the Pyro update was not included with this year's Smissmass event. And to these people, I would like to say, you know, calm down. Valve has never once promised that the Pyro update was going to come out this year, or that it was going to come packaged in the Smissmass update. The only people who are saying that are the people who want it to be that way, and that's just random people in the community. If you expected the Pyro update to come out with the Christmas update, then you are getting way too far ahead of yourself. You need to slow down, and if I were you, I would forget the Pyro update is coming at all. Just completely wipe it from your memory that it's happening, because it would probably be better for you to do so. And just be surprised when it gets here. Just let it be the ultimate surprise when the Pyro update drops, because there are way too many people who are hyping this update up way too much, and I don't think it's going to be anything like people are expecting. So just relax, people. Oh my god. As far as how this last update went, it didn't have as many problems as I was expecting it to. It didn't have any of those game-breaking bugs that a lot of new updates tend to have. So the TF team is doing a good job in at least making sure that what they're putting out works for the most part. I know that the new system for getting into a new game isn't perfect, and I think that they're going to try and improve that a little bit further with more updates to come. But I'm really excited to see the amount of work that went into just the system as it is. It's not perfect, and it probably never will be, but it's good to see that they're taking our advice, they're listening to what we want, and they're starting to implement new things into the game that they think will give us more entertainment out of the casual mode that used to be quick play. And I also know that there's a fair number of people out there who are upset because Valve themselves did not put in any Valve-created stuff. Like, there's one Valve-created taunt, I believe, but just about everything else in the update was community-made. This, to me, is to be expected. I know that the Team Fortress 2 team is a very small team. There's not that many people on it, and the amount of work that goes into modeling a new hat or creating even a new taunt, making a new map, all of these things take a ton of time and a lot of resources, and the Team Fortress 2 team just does not have that right now. They are working on the Pyro update, which they're probably putting almost all of their current resources into, so I can understand why they're pulling most of their stuff from the workshop. I mean, after all, there's a lot of stuff on the workshop that deserves to be in the game. So it shouldn't be just up there waiting for somebody to look at it and it never make it into the game. I'm really happy to see so many workshop items getting into the game because there are a lot of ones that honestly deserve it. And with how close the update came to Christmas, I was starting to get worried that we weren't going to get a Christmas update at all. So by that time, I was really just happy to see them do something for it. I didn't really want to see a year without Smissmass go by, and that was very close to a reality. So I'm very grateful that they did actually manage to get something out, even if it wasn't a whole lot. So if they had other ideas and they were just kind of, you know, pushed for time, I understand, and I'm just grateful that we got a Christmas this year. And hey, you know what? I almost forgot. Happy holidays to every one of my subscribers, everyone who's not a subscriber watching this video. Just happy holidays and a happy New Year, since this will be coming out in January, I suppose. And with the new year comes new updates, and I think we're all looking forward to the sort of progress that Team Fortress 2 is going to make this year. It's really going to be a defining year for Team Fortress 2, I think. We did have a lot of really important updates last year that really changed the game, but what we really have to look for now is how Valve is looking to change the game to meet the needs and the priorities of the community. And we're really going to be seeing that this year, I think, because we normally get those 2 really big updates a year. That's about how many we normally get. We can usually expect around 2 larger updates a year. I would go ahead and assume that the Pyro update is going to be one of the larger ones this year. If we see the second update be a heavy update, like they were kind of promising that they are going to do an update for the heavy as well, if we see a heavy update come out this year as well, we might be able to expect an update for each class. That is not entirely impossible. It's something that I think that they might have been looking to do for quite a long time, and something that I think the community has been hoping for. If every single class gets their own update, then we'll get a lot of new weapons added to the game, everyone gets a little something new, and we can hopefully do this one at a time without adjusting the balance of the game too much, so without too much interruption with how the classes work with one another. I think the best mentality to go into this year with is one of complete and utter ignorance. Don't assume anything, don't expect anything, just go with the flow, let Valve do what they're going to do, because they're going to do it anyway, no matter what we say. We can always request things, we can always ask them to do things, like with this new continuation from casual mode, how we can now go from one game to another, very much like quick play. We asked for that, and they're working on implementing it for us, so it's totally okay to ask for these kinds of things, but when it comes to absolutely expecting things, thinking something's going to 100% be in the next update, just don't. You're probably just going to be disappointed. 9 times out of 10 it's not going to happen, so don't even worry about expecting something to be in the next update. Just hope, just ask nicely. You know, there's only so many TF2 developers at Valve right now. We should really be a lot nicer to them than we currently are. After all, they're the only ones who are currently working on the game, and it's their choice to work on the game, by the way. If you haven't actually read the manual for Valve and how it is that they work there, everyone there gets to pick what they work on. So the people who are working on TF2, even if it's not their favorite thing, they are putting some time into it because they want to. So I can appreciate that. I appreciate the work that they're doing, and I really hope that they continue to work on it, because if they give up, then we get nothing. Everything's over for TF2 at that point. So let's be a lot nicer to these developers than we currently are being, because we're being pretty vicious to them as of now. And I'm not saying don't criticize them, because it's absolutely okay to look at something that the developers have done and say, I don't quite agree with that. I think that might have been a bad move. That's perfectly fine. Feel free to do that. But let's be nice to these guys. They're doing their best, and there's not that many of them to do the work that they need to do. I mean, Team Fortress 2 is a big and complicated game, and they have to try and put out new content for it just as regularly as they did when they had a ton of people working on the same team. So, don't expect as much, is basically what I'm trying to say. And be nicer, because there have been a lot of really, really mean things said about the developers, that they don't care, that they don't play their own game, and, you know, these things might be somewhat true. You know, perhaps they don't care about it as much as maybe something else that they're working on. Maybe they don't play the game as much as we do. I mean, after all, we're the player base, so we're going to be playing it more than they do. At least I would assume so. So we can't assume that they're going to play the game as much as we do. I mean, I got almost 2,500 hours in this game. I would never expect somebody who makes a game to have the kind of time to put that much time into a game. Like, they should be working on the game. And if they're working on the game, they can't play the game. So, you know, we got to take one or the other. Anyway, guys, that was just my opinion on the Christmas update. I actually quite liked it. I like the direction that Valve is taking it, and I'm excited to see what they do in the future. I'm not expecting as much content as I may have expected in past years, but I am expecting something a little bit more community-oriented, something that is definitely directed by the community more. They're definitely listening to us the best that they can, so continue to yell at them, continue to tell them what it is that we want, and I think that they'll be listening. They're doing their best as they can right now. So, you know, for that, if they're listening to this, thank you very much for all the work that you do for the game. I know that it's your choice to do so, and we appreciate you. And real quick, before I go, I did want to go over my TF New Year's resolutions and explain to you guys what it is I'm going to be trying to do more of this year, less of this year, and just overall what my TF2 resolutions are for 2017. First off, my biggest priority for next year for my Team Fortress 2 self, I guess, is to get out more videos. I want to put out more videos than I normally do for a week, so I'm hoping to try and get up to 2 videos a week. We will see. Like I said, my schedule is insane right now, but as soon as that lightens up, I'm hoping to try and start getting out 2 videos a week, unlike my 1 video a week I had out before. So we will see about that. I'm definitely going to be working really hard to see if I can get that done. Also, I want to try and change up the content a little bit more, so that way you guys can have more topical videos, like my Overwatch Save TF2, or Do We Really Want Team Fortress 3? I know people really like those videos. So more videos like that, but also just some live gameplay of me playing, some more comedy-oriented videos, you know, just really kind of change up the way we do things around here so you guys can get a better idea of who I am as a person and hopefully get to know me a little bit better. A couple more things. I want to work on my ambassador aim so I can become a little bit better at Ambassador Spy, because I know my ambassador aim is not the best, but I'm doing the best that I can with it, so I'm going to try and practice that a bit more. Maybe try and get some more trick stabs practice in there as well, because I'm definitely not the best trick stabber around. And definitely to play more medic and engineer. That's definitely a thing that I want to do. I want to play more of those 2 classes, because I definitely ignore them more than I should, especially since I actually quite like playing medic. I don't like playing engineer as much, but I think that's just because I don't understand it so well. So I'm going to try and play that one some more so I can also understand how to play engineer a little bit better. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm excited for the future. Anyway, those are my New Year's resolutions for TF2. Do you guys have any? I would love to hear them. Please leave them in the comments section below. I want to see what everyone else is trying to do for the new year for their Team Fortress 2 selves, or you know what, even leave your normal one. You're going to want to lose some weight, you want to earn more money this next year, that's great. Let me know. I'd love to hear it. And one last time, if you could do me a huge favor and hit that notification bell right next to the subscriber button. I know everyone else has been asking you to click it, so unfortunately I have to as well, since I don't know when my videos are going to be able to come out. Not every Tuesday like before, so don't expect them to be on Tuesday. They might be on Tuesday, but it's not going to be because it's a Tuesday upload. It's just because that's when I managed to get a video out. So please feel free to hit that. It will let you know when I am uploading my video, so you guys can always be on top of my next videos, so you can always be able to check them out before anybody else and comment first like the cool guy that you are. Anyway, guys, this is all the time that I have for now. I have my next 7 videos I'm currently working on. All of the ideas are finalized, and I'm just working on finishing all the editing and getting the footage that I need for them. So hopefully you guys will enjoy those. So I can assure you we got some good videos coming for you in the future. So until then, thank you so much for watching, and with that, let's keep the internet classy. I'll see you then. Hello, my name is My name is Sir Stanger. Hello. My name is Sir Stanger. Hello. My name is
Excuse me!
My name is Sir Stanger. Hello.
Can I have the attention of the internet?
My name
For
is
1 second!
My name is Sir Stanger.